Theme song for the show, yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the BAB podcast, SoftBoxCinema's first comedy podcast. I'm Brad Blackwell, and with me, as always, is Alex Patrick and Brennan Duvall Wagman. You're 18 now. Are you gonna stick with Duvall Wagman, or are you gonna choose which parent you love more?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
He doesn't give a shit.
I'm probably gonna stick with Duvall Wagman because I like making people angry. Like, what's your last name? Alright. DEVALL hyphen. And for some reason, no one fucking knows what a goddamn hyphen is.
Yeah, but you gotta say, like, dash.
And then they put a slash there.
And then they'll put the slash down.
They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Alright, so this is a podcast that we're doing just to see if people will listen to it.
Of course people will listen.
Basically, every week, or hopefully every week, we're going to have a topic, and we're going to talk about that topic. And since Halloween is right around the corner, this week's topic, or a month, depending on how this turns out, this month's topic, / week topic, is fear. Because Halloween's coming up, and people are scared of things.
And
Fear does not rhyme with
and
hair.
this episode is brought to you by Red Means Stop, Washington's 276th best metal cover band. I figured the first thing to talk about is the fact that Brennan has some really freaky dreams.
Yeah, you do have weird dreams.
I have abnormal dreams.
Which means weird. Abnormal means weird.
Am I supposed to go into my dream right now?
Yeah, you're going to tell us
Yeah.
what your dream is.
Well, which one?
Tell the one about the goat.
The goat.
The goat one. That's the good starting point.
Okay, so this
Definitely
ends with
more.
me actually waking up, and I actually turn on the lights from fear. So I'm sleeping, right? And I'm dreaming that I'm sleeping, and I hear this, like, I felt this thing brush against my feet. And so I wake up, still sleeping, but I wake up in the dream, and I see this goat at the edge of my bed, just sitting like a person, and it looks at me and just goes like, meh. Alright?
Like goats do.
Yeah. And I'm staring it right in the face, and it's staring right back at me. And then I look down, and the way it's sitting, its legs were spread, and there was just a human, gross vagina right there. And I'm like, that's fucking gross. I should go back to sleep. And then I try.
The rationality in your brain is just completely fucked.
I try to go back to sleep in my dream, but I can't help notice that there are now 2 large rows of ants crawling out of the fucking goat vagina. And I see that, and I feel them crawling all over me. And that's when I wake up for realsies, and I go flip on the light, and I check my blankets and everything to make sure there were no ants, and there wasn't. So
Thank Christ, man.
I'm probably gay. That's what I get from that dream.
He's read his dream book, and it said goat vagina means you like men dick. You like man dick.
Well,
Like a man's dick? You like a man's dick.
the ants is the one thing, a part of that dream that could actually happen to Brennan.
Oh yeah, no, I've had ants in my room before, and I've woken up to them. That's awful. I fucking hated it. I hate this room. I'm talking in the room that could be filled with ants right now.
And a goat's vagina that looks like a blue waffle. You can only assume.
Wow. No, it was
Like,
like
not as bad as a blue waffle.
just like picture a very, very, very fat lady who doesn't keep up on her hygiene
I don't want to picture that. I'd
or
rather not
trim
picture
much, but it's like goat hair.
that. Okay, so people say that when me and Brendan are on the phone together, we sound alike.
I don't hear it.
And I really hope that over this we don't sound alike.
I've never noticed that, but then again, I know you two both so well, so I don't know.
Because like I remember talking on the phone to people and they...
Yeah, my mom gets us confused.
Yeah. But, alright, off topic. So let's get back to...
So I'll
to
say
fears.
chariots every time I'm done talking.
Okay, every time Brendan's done talking, he's going to say chariots.
That's a Portal reference.
Don't say it.
Let's see what's valve.
Okay.
With minors.
Well,
Well, not minus age, minus. I'll stop talking. Alex, your turn.
is it my turn?
Your turn. Did you have a weird dream ever? What is the weirdest fucking dream?
I don't have good dreams. My dreams are either extremely sexual to the point where I can't say what they are, or they're just like my day played through someone much shorter than me, in black and white.
What?
Yeah, so I've had like many dreams of my day. It's just a replay of what happened during my day.
You're a fucking midget in your dreams.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't seem like
I mean,
a midget.
little
Like, I'm like
person.
this,
Politically correct.
I mean, I'm like up to the mid of my caps. That's
pretty.
That's the view I'm getting, and this happens to me like pretty often.
Is it in first person?
Yeah, I guess, but I can't because I'm looking at me. So I guess it's in first person in a way, but yeah, but that's the only dreams I have. I don't have any like, and then occasionally I'll have a nightmare that makes me like just fucking not want to go back to sleep.
I have goat vagina staring at me through the edge of my bed, and you're like, ugh, I'm kind of short.
I don't dream. I don't dream a lot.
You don't have any dreams.
I don't have. Everyone has dreams. I just don't have.
Martin Luther King had a dream.
I don't even think my dreams are worth remembering. My own brain's like, no, he doesn't.
Well, what about the sexual ones?
No. Actually, I remember all of those, but like I said, I'm too ashamed.
Those. You don't like.
I'm too ashamed to talk about them.
It's because
anybody who's listening to this probably already knows about one of them. But we're not even going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it.
A friend of a friend that he might have gotten.
A friend of a friend? No, she's my friend. I know this person.
I'm the friend.
You make her feel like
Brad introduced me to her.
You make her sound like I met her at a party, and then in my head, subconsciously, I was like, "Just do that to her." I'm not gonna say what it is because it's still wrong.
Some really creepy torture porn, like Bulgarian midget torture porn that I hear so much about. That's a running joke at my work.
So, Brad, what about you? What dreams do you have? Do you have any dreams?
I really don't have that many nightmares. When I was younger, I used to sleepwalk a lot, though, and that used to
I did that.
Me. I think the worst time it ever happened was we were somewhere on vacation. I think we were in Hawaii, and we went to sleep in the hotel room, and I woke up by hearing the door slam behind me, and I looked around and I was in the hallway of the hotel. Immediately started freaking out. Tried to open the door, but of course I'm in my pajamas. I don't have the damn key card, so I'm just like pounding on the door trying to get my parents to come and let me back in. So that was pretty freaky. But dreams, I don't really have any scary dreams.
I've had scary experiences, but before that, I slept walk too. The most recent one, I let my cat in and just stared at my dad, like eyes wide open, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And then I went back to sleep. But the worst one was when we first moved into my house, my old house. It was new at the time, of course.
Best piece of information for the whole story.
I didn't know where the bathroom was just by feeling. So I slept walk and I had to pee, so my mom was at the laptop at the time and she just watched me. She thought I was awake because my eyes wide open. And I went to the fridge, opened the drawer, and took a piss in the fridge.
Are you sure you weren't just awake and being a dick trying to get some addiction? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I've probably peed in fridges before, just I don't remember it.
The only thing I do in my sleep is just I talk.
You talk so much in your goddamn sleep.
Like,
Brad, you've heard this, right? Like Alex talking.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I've never personally heard it because I'm in a deep coma about some kind of person I know.
No.
Angry things.
I say very angry things apparently.
You punched the fucking wall once and said, "Fuck you, Mom."
I didn't mean it, probably.
Or just, Alex, you okay? I tried to lift up a fucking rhino.
You guys both talked to each other that one night, remember?
No.
I was
like... What?
I think I was asleep in Brennan's bed with Brennan, and then Alex, you were in your bed. And I'm trying to remember. Alex turned over and said, I can't remember the name, but he said, "Screw you," we'll call him Jeff. And then I was like, whoa. Because that was the first time I'd ever heard Alex actually speak in his sleep. I was like, finally, I got to hear something. But then out of nowhere, Brennan's like, "Fuck yeah, man."
What can I say? Fuck Jeff.
Fucking Jeff.
Goddamn prick.
Dickhead. Was it Kenny?
No, it wasn't. No. I would have remembered if it was Kenny.
Okay. I hate that fucking guy, by the way.
way to call him out.
I think it was
I'm not gonna say
Trevor.
his last name. Oh, it was it?
Everyone who knows you knows what. Oh yeah, it was Trevor.
I think it was
I
Trevor.
remember you saying.
The only Trevor I've ever met in my entire life was a guy in 6th grade, and he was my best friend. Okay, so those are our dreams. So what's your worst fear, Brennan? What's your
Needles is a phobia. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Are you really afraid of needles?
I'm afraid of needles going in me.
Phobia means fear, Brennan.
Well, I learned
vocabulary of the podcast. Phobia means fear. It's Latin for fear. Fear
Technically,
of.
fear of.
And then you just add shit next to it. So it's like the wireophobia. Fear of the television show The Wire.
I have the box set right there.
Hey, I'm just looking at the box set right next to the computer.
Okay, then needles. I fucking hate needles. Phobia of needles. And by extension, bees, because they're nothing but flying needles. And I think I got stung by a bee when I was a kid, and I think that might traumatize me for fucking ever. Yeah. Oh, and then just general failure at life because we're all 18. We're in that.
Okay, no, I'm done with this. We're not even going to get into this. Brennan, for the past week, has been the most negative person I have talked to. Everything has been what if I don't do this? And what if I end up a failure in my life? And what? It's come on. You're not. You're not.
Just look at Alex. You're already better.
You know what I have? A school laptop.
I have you.
I've got my hand in my balls.
I have
I've got
you,
my hand in my
Brennan.
balls and a dog that hates me.
He loves you. He wants to French you every chance he gets.
It's because my mouth tastes like food in the day.
So anyway, enough about me. What's your fear? What's
I
your fear?
I have 5.
What is your fear, sir?
Stop! I'm trying to fucking talk.
Oh, isn't that a bit queer?
I'm gonna punch you in the dick. I have 5 fears. My big one is spiders, which I realize now has transformed into basically just insects on me.
Yeah, I hate that.
I just don't like it.
I'm fine with insects.
It's just
not on me.
fucking gross.
Or-
I don't like crawling. But spiders are the worst. I was in the shower this morning, and I was done with my shower. I was just sitting there enjoying the water, and I looked to my right, and on the curtain in the shower is the tiniest black little dot of a spider, and I literally said out loud, "Nope," turned off the shower, and jumped out of the shower as fast as I could.
I would just fucking kill them.
No. It's scary for me. Just, you touched it.
You can rinse off right there. There's
No,
water and
I don't
soap.
like it. They crunch.
You're
All
literally
insects
in-
crunch, and I dislike that.
Spiders don't. Big spiders.
That's my big fear. Is
Beetles
spiders.
crunch.
My second fear is loneliness. I just can't take it. I remember in 8th grade, my mom would go to work, and I'd get home from school before she got home from work, and I'd just be depressed in my house, just walking
so
around what do I do?
You mean
There's no one
loneliness
here
as
to
in,
talk to.
as in just being alone?
Yeah, I can't stand being alone.
I fucking love
It's
being alone.
terrifying. It's terrifying to me
Wait
because
till you
it's
get
a subconscious
assholes.
thing. I think because I just don't like it. It just scares me because I feel like it's setting up for my future. It's no.
Lucky prick. Oh, another fear. Not just of real life stuff. Well, sort of. Things being in the room or just near me without me noticing. Oh, no control over situations. Absolutely no control. We went to go see Gravity recently, and it was in the trailer.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. It was
Spoiler
in the
alert.
fucking trailer.
Spoiler in case they haven't seen the trailer. Spoiler alert.
Okay. There's no gravity in space, so
What?
the movie
God
should be
damn it, Brett.
anti-gravity. You've fucking seen it. And Sandra Bullock is just crunched and is going into space, and just constantly turning. Ugh. She had no control. She could have just.
After watching that movie, I actually added that's the 5th fear for me. It's
really?
space. Just fuck that place, man.
No, I want to go to space.
They were up there. Spoiler. They were up there. And, Brad, have you seen it?
No, I have
Okay,
not.
Brad, close your ears.
Don't. Just try to
Okay, I'm
describe
gonna
it as
say
space
okay.
in general.
I honestly have no interest in
really?
seeing it, so
it's
go
a really
ahead.
good movie. You should see it. Like, it's super good.
One thing that bugs
It's
me
a
though.
good movie.
I think it's probably the same thing that I had around the time that Open Water came out. I'm like, that movie
Is that
looks stupid. It's
with
gonna be
the
boring.
sharks?
But then I watched Open
The
Water.
one with the
It was
sharks
pretty
and the
good.
couple? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, imagine that in space, but she's alone for like a whole movie.
Oh yeah, you're alone and in an uncontrollable environment.
Yeah, that's like no. That's a big no for me.
One thing-
But,
one
okay,
thing
let
that
me
bugs
give my
me.
fucking point as to why I don't like space. In the movie, there's a catastrophe that happens, and that catastrophe traveled at like 3,000 miles an hour. It went around the Earth in an hour and a half. Fuck that. Every hour and a half, I'm worried. You know how fast an hour and a half goes by in space? Really fucking slow. That's agonizing. It's agonizing.
So Alex, you're alone in space,
Okay. Boo.
and then you see a spider on the inside of your mask.
Oh god. I commit suicide.
Really?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna deal with the spider.
Do you open the suit?
I don't open the suit. I don't open the
You
suit.
just go.
I just cry until I die in space because I'll be paralyzed and won't be able to move. So I'll just be up in space like,
It's not even touching though. It's on the fucking. Okay, what if it's on the outside of the helmet?
well, how the fuck did that happen? Like,
It has a tiny little spacesuit itself.
oh, another thing about why I don't like space. They give you like a little factoid about space before the movie starts. It's spoiler alert. It's like
No spoiler alert. It's a fact.
It's like they say like the temperatures in space fluctuate between minus something and it's lower than 0, and above 200 and it's higher than 200.
Yeah, that's because the sun is.
Yeah,
closer
and it's
to
just
the
like
sun.
no. I don't like bipolar weather as it is living in Washington.
Love it.
I like it when it's rainy. I don't like it when it's hot. It just irritates me. Unless it's summer, then I expect it, and then I'm irritated when it's cold. I don't know. I guess people watching are just bitchy queens about everything. But yeah. So space is a no for me. I'm never gonna be an astronaut. That's just terrifying. Plus, I'm not smart enough. I'm
So-
not smart enough to go to space.
Say that you had the opportunity. You had the opportunity. Totally free ride to go to space.
Yeah, I'm going.
You would do it.
I'm
Okay.
going, yeah.
Okay. But
It's a
and
free
you get
ride. If I could say like, can I just die there? Because nothing's gonna beat it. It's weird for me. I'm terrified of space. I don't want to go there, but if they offered it to me for free without any training, I'm going to space. I want to die.
and you got to go out and fly around.
I want to be like. I want my funeral to be like it was on Star Trek.
Brad, would you go to
They
space?
just fucking throw me out into space, and they're like, with the fucking bagpipes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alex. So they say that they'll send you into space for free,
Okay.
but you have to dig through a pile of spiders to find the spacecraft keys.
No.
Okay, same situation. You got to dig through the spiders, but what you find is the keys to an Iron Man suit.
I might do it. Because there's a difference between going to space and having a fucking Iron Man suit. That's the coolest thing in the world.
Best case scenario: blowjob in an Iron Man suit.
Blowjob in an Iron Man suit is the best case scenario. Brad, what's your fear? What's your big
Brad,
fear?
yeah, we haven't gotten to you, bitch.
My fear is it's claustrophobia. Yeah,
Fear of
anything
Santa Claus,
enclosed in
boys and girls.
spaces freaks me out. I mean, even this is gonna sound so stupid. Even in Minecraft,
Oh my god.
when I'm like just digging down into the earth and it's nighttime, so there's no light, I freak out. I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need some torches.
Jesus Christ.
Just tell me I can get out of here. Just tell me I can leave.
That's pretty bad.
But yeah, definitely like the number one worst thing to happen to me would be buried alive.
I never got that fear, buried alive, because, I mean,
How'd you fucking let yourself get in that situation?
how do you accidentally just, oh shit, I'm gonna get buried alive if I do this?
It's like Ryan Reynolds in Buried. So
Yeah, I haven't seen
somehow,
that.
that movie,
somehow
man.
you just wake up in a case under the earth.
Again, not a likely scenario.
Well, if you're a truck
Scenario.
driver, spoiler alert, if you're a truck driver,
God damn it.
truck driver in Iraq. It's fucking
Well,
scary.
there's another movie like that. I can't remember the name. It's a Spanish film, so I've never actually seen it because I can't fucking stand reading subtitles in a movie.
I love that. Well, I mean,
Anyway,
love hate.
I'm dawning. I'm
so
sorry.
like in the first 10 minutes of this movie, this guy is with his wife. He goes inside a gas station, comes out, his wife is gone.
Fuck that.
The next hour of the movie is him like trying to figure out what happened to his wife. And he like finally meets apparently the guy who took her, and I don't know why it happens, but the guy agrees to take a sleeping pill under the circumstances that when he wakes up he will finally understand what happened to his wife. So he takes it, goes to sleep, wakes up in a fucking box under the earth. So, spoiler alert, that's the fucking end of the movie.
Well, now I'm not gonna watch it because
Wait, what movie is
who
it?
just spoils movies like that?
So, I was thinking about different things that were scary before we did this, and I came up with the fact that Courage the Cowardly Dog is like the scariest goddamn kids TV show ever.
Oh yeah. There have
Yeah.
been scenes where I had to close my eyes because I just couldn't fucking handle it.
That's not an okay show for children.
it was great.
Yeah,
I remember, and it
Did
used to
we want
come on at like fucking 8 o'clock at night. And when you're a kid, guess when you go to bed? 8 o'clock at fucking night. It was terrifying.
But I couldn't. The freakiest stuff for me was when they changed the animation.
Yeah.
Like there was this one scene I could never watch it. They went into the city and Schwick. You want to know why they call me
Yeah,
Schwick?
Bushwick?
They don't want to know why.
You don't want to know why you call me Bushwick.
Okay. It was just Schwick. Courage was doing the package thing, and he was in like the shitty apartment building, and he's looking through all the doors, and there's like a shark tank in there, and he's like, ah! And he opens the one, and there's this like really nice pigtail girl like playing violin. It was really soothing. And then she turns around, and her face was like all fucked up and claymation like. It freaks me the fuck out.
What was that one episode? Was it Return the Slab? Was that...
Yeah, Return the Slab.
I didn't like the farming one.
Which one?
Remember when Eustace couldn't grow? Couldn't grow?
Rattle.
I just couldn't grow. Remember
Yeah.
when Eustace couldn't grow anything, so like the fucking spirit of farming was like, you don't deserve a farm.
Again,
you fucking
animation change. Fucking
bitch. And then there's that one episode that we all love, is the one with what's it called? You're not perfect.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
it was like
the lady comes in to teach
Yeah.
Courage how to be perfect, and he had those really weird dreams. Me and Courage can relate on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where he didn't have to like fight off a goat vagina monster.
Well, there's a theory that Courage, all the villains in Courage are just normal people, and Courage sees them that way because he's a dog, and they live in the middle of nowhere because Eustace and Muriel are old, and so they don't take him walking anywhere, so he doesn't know anything outside of his area, so he just makes it the middle of nowhere. Which explains why
Okay.
Eustace and Muriel are just totally oblivious to the danger.
I'm
that
just gonna
they're
say one thing right now. He's a fucking dog. So why the hell are people looking into it like, oh, it's definitely the psychological insight? He's a fucking dog.
in. It's a fan theory. They're fun.
Fan theories are stupid. Except for the one you told me about Ed and Eddie. That's a good fan theory. And I like the one about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which is Frankie imagined all the shit in her head because she had some kind of like, she's like mentally retarded.
Like
And-
every fan theory is just it was all in the main character's head.
Yeah. They're choosing, what was that show in the 70s or the 80s? Was it ER? Or something like that? Brad, you know that show? With
ER?
John Stamos was on it.
No,
What's
it's
it called?
I think it's called
It's called ER. It's not, I don't think it's
With-
ER. It's
with George Clooney?
That's it! George Clooney.
The George Clooney show.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like the late 90s, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
it
sure.
couldn't have been.
I'm gonna search it up.
I'm
By
pretty
the
sure
way,
it was
that-
either the 80s or late 70s. Or maybe not 70s at all. Maybe it was probably the 80s. And like at the end of the show, anyways, at the end of the show, I know this because I love the 80s or I love the 90s or I love the 70s, I don't know which was on. But at the end of the show, it like zooms out to a kid playing with a snow globe that has the hospital in it, and he just this kid has a shitty imagination. You can imagine anything, and he chooses to imagine George Clooney in a hospital helping people.
That's what I would imagine.
That's not what you would
It'd be
imagine.
David Tennant, but
It'd be David Tennant.
ER. First episode was September 19th, 1994.
Shit, that was the same birth. That was my birth year.
Oh, by the way, the name of that movie was The Vanishing.
The Vanishing or The Banishing?
Vanishing, because she
That makes more
vanished.
sense.
Yeah, you were really fucking close with the. Oh wait, no, never mind. He was talking about the movie we were talking about. Brain fart.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Anyway, Brad, scariest moment of your life. Go. I'll try to think of another one for me.
Scariest moment. I can remember a time that I felt completely helpless. I was camping with Goad, a friend of ours, and we were.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. Keep going.
We were in this forest behind a skate park camping. It was just the two of us. It was like 3 a.m. so far because we hadn't gone to sleep. We were just talking. The fire had pretty much gone out, so it was just like the red cherry embers, so we couldn't really see anything. And we just started hearing footsteps. So basically, it was the Blair Witch. We were sitting there, and we heard footsteps coming from in the forest everywhere. You can't differentiate a direction in a forest. It just goes everywhere.
Yeah, it bounces off the trees.
And we were hoping it was just going to be like a bum passing through with his little bindle.
That's the scariest thing. I'd rather be a guy in a full suit just going doop-a-doop-a-doo.
No, that's even more terrible. You're in the middle of the fucking woods, right? And you just see a guy in a suit, like, hey, how's it going?
That's Slender.
Well, I mean,
fuck that, man.
I don't know, a bum, it's just like, he's gonna, like, stab me and rape me.
Bums
And then
don't
ask
have
for
any
money.
they don't have any drive. They're like, I've already fucking done all I could with my life, and look at me. I drink my piss for sustenance.
No.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It ended up being.
I had to drink my own piss.
It ended up being. We don't know because the noises just stopped.
You could have died.
Yeah, so.
Surprised you're not dead. Congratulations.
We didn't sleep that much that night.
That's probably a good thing. Because we all know what happened to Josh. Spoiler alert.
He's in the tree.
He's in the fucking tree.
Josh, where are you? Right, okay. Biggest fear. Brad, you were staying the night. Alex, you fucking live here, so of course you were staying the night. We were going to bed, and...
Oh, wait, real quick. Spoiler alert, me and Brendan live together.
Quit fucking saying spoiler alert.
His face. Quit saying nonchalant, and I will stop saying spoiler alert.
I was about to bring that up, just like, you're saying it all nonchalant, like... Alright, anyway, so, my bed at the time faced the window, so I couldn't sleep, so I was just staring out the window, and there's a light from the neighbor's house that shines into my room. And my blinds were, like, let's call it halfway up, they were less than that, but whatever. I'm just looking out the window, and I look away for a second, and I look back to see the shadow go across my blinds, like someone was right outside my window because the shadow of the light was going. But, I mean, the shadow looked like it was right fucking there. And I looked out the window, because it was on the blinds, and I looked out the window, there was nothing. There was nothing there. Like, someone walked across my fucking window, and just, like, they didn't have a body, they just had a shadow. I could have been sleeping, but I didn't sleep at all. Like, that freaked me the fuck out. I got up. No, I stayed in blankets for a while, and then I had the courage to get up and just close the blinds.
That is scary.
So another place that I kind of looked around for trying to find some scary things to talk about was Reddit, the internet's top nightmare factory.
Yeah,
I guess you could say.
I have not been more scared of humanity since I started. Let me rephrase that. Words are hard. I have.
That's our next t-shirt.
Since I started using Reddit, I have not been more scared of humanity. This is fucking hard. I can't say what I want to say.
There's some good stuff on Reddit, though.
There's always good stuff.
I mean, Reddit restored some of my faith in
If you go on the
humanity.
WTF page of Reddit,
That is the worst.
you
page.
will lose all faith in humanity.
But I mean,
I've seen so many people die. I saw a kid possibly die today.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was, and the worst part is his parent backed over him in the car.
Jesus.
That's what it was. I'm not gonna give any links out to this. If you really want to find it, you're fucked. But It's just I don't know why I go on it.
Sure, if you just type in parent backs over kid on Google, you'll find a million of those.
Like a million GIFs. I don't like people who say GIFs. I'm just gonna get that out there real quick. It's not GIFs, it's GIFs. Like, where the fuck are you getting? Like, when you read a fucking jar of Jif peanut butter, you're like, GIF peanut butter.
Well, no, because a J can replace a G, but a G can't replace a J in sounds.
Why? I've never looked at a Jaguar and been like, that's a Jaguar.
No, because you don't fucking say J is like you don't. If you see a
I'm
J,
not getting
it's
it.
always J.
Understand.
If you see a G, it could be G or J.
That's stupid.
Like generate.
Okay, so like if I was
Or
gonna say great, I can also say Drake.
Fuck you. I'm not having this goddamn conversation.
So anyways, I went on the subreddit No Sleep at about 1 a.m. last night.
Wait, real quick, before you finish that. When you get more tired, do you get more afraid of everything?
I don't get tired, Brennan.
Oh, well.
He's a machine.
Alex?
They had the technology. They could rebuild him.
At 2 in the morning once, I was listening to, like Stairway to Heaven, the, if you play it backwards, you get Satan lyrics. I played that backwards, and it freaked me the hell out. And then I listened to it the next morning, I was like, why was I afraid of this?
Yeah, that happened to me, when me and Brennan discovered Slenderman.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, we were like reading we heard about the game. I showed him the video of the people playing the game, and it was just, we were like, oh my God, this is terrifying. So we looked up the backstory of him, because one of the things about Slenderman is the more information you get on him, the more likely it is that he's gonna come and take you.
Which the fact that we're talking about him right now, he's gonna come.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Tonight.
Our lights are about to go off, and we're gonna shit our pants, and you're just gonna hear screaming and gargling noise. Anyways, the more you read up on Slenderman, the more likely it is to come take you. And that was the last thing we read, and we were like,
let's turn off the fucking
let's
computer.
stop using this, because by the time we were done reading, it was like, what, midnight? Like 1 midnight?
Yeah, after a long day.
Yeah, so we were just tired, and we were as we were walking back to our bedroom, we turned on every light on the way because we're like, no darkness. We can't be in darkness. Darkness equal death. That's what's happening. We stayed up for like an hour after that. At least I did. In my bed, and I was just like, no, nothing.
So anyway, I was on the subreddit No Sleep, and I found 3 things that I wanted to kind of touch on. The first thing was a real thing that happened, because it had a link to the actual news report of it. So this guy in Japan, he lives alone in like a one or 2 bedroom apartment, and when he would get home, he started to notice that there's food missing from his refrigerators. He only had one. Words are hard. Food was missing from his refrigerators and his cabinets, and this kept happening day after day. And he decided to set up like a nanny cam in the corner of some of the rooms in the house. So he's sitting at his desk in his 1 bedroom, and he's checking the footage. And he sees a woman climb out of his closet, go into the kitchen, get food, go back inside the closet.
What time is it?
And at this moment, the room he's in, the closet is right next to him.
Nope.
So he leaves the house instantly and calls the police. It turns out that a 51-year-old homeless woman had been living in his closet for months.
Was it a walk-in closet?
Like the closet he's near a lot?
Apparently.
How the fuck does he not notice that?
Well, he doesn't change his clothes.
I guess he likes food more than he likes his
He's the gross
clothes.
one.
Yeah,
That homeless person is obviously smart.
I
He's
bet
a fucking
she
disgusting
changed clothes.
That's terrifying. I would rather be alone than have some random person climb out of my closet.
That's another thing. Like, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't have been able to leave the house. I would be petrified at my desk if I was checking that footage and realized that the woman was in the closet next to me. Because he looked at the footage and saw her go back inside the closet, and then he came home.
Jesus Christ. What would you do? Okay, so you're looking at the footage. Closet's right there. You realize that there's someone in your closet now.
I'd fucking go, hello? Hello?
Oh, that's
Are you there?
That's probably
Are
what
you
I do.
still there? I'm gonna call the authorities.
That's not what I would do.
I'd be like, oh,
I
I'd
would
probably
not try
turn
to make
into
contact
a real
with it at
black
all.
person and be like, oh, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck's this? I tried to act all hard. Be like, get the fuck out of my closet. I'm about to pop a cap in your ass. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
That terrified me. I get the fuck out of there. Oh, sorry, sir. And I'd leave. I'd probably do the same thing. Just, are you in my closet now? You owe me for rent. You know what? Just leave and I won't charge you for food.
At least do the dishes.
You'd have to math.
That's bad. Okay.
Brad?
Yeah?
Woman's in your closet right now. You just find this out. What do you do?
Oh, I'm petrified, dude. I'm frozen to the computer. I don't know what to do.
I know I would
first
be
thing
too
I would think
scared
of-
to not move. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how she looked in the footage. Like, if she looks like...
The Grudge?
Yeah, no, I
Nope.
wouldn't... Nope.
Not going near that bitch.
But, like, if it just looks like a normal woman, that's like, I could probably take her. I'd beat the fuck out of her. Not that I'm for beating women, just don't hide out in my closet.
He's
I
for
might...
beating homeless women.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine.
So that was the first thing I kind of found at 1 a.m. that started my terrifiedness of last night. The second thing is I found out about the term tulpas. Apparently they're self-made hallucinations.
God.
So basically you're concentrating on like a double of yourself, and you have to completely concentrate on it, and soon enough it'll start to become easier and easier to concentrate on it, and the more you do it, the more interactive you can become with it. You can start having conversations with it, and it can because the first thing I read was just like a short story, which I thought was fake, about this guy who got into some type of scientific research thing where he was getting paid to create this tulpa. And soon he became so dependent on it, and it started to make decisions for him. And it caused him to get angry at his friends, even though he had absolutely no reason to get angry at his friends. So I thought that was pretty freaky. And then at the bottom, it had like a link to another subreddit where it's like there was a bunch of columns of people talking about how they've created their tulpas, which freaked me out because, god damn it, people are freaky. The fact that people do this freaks me out. I read one of them where she's like, oh, I have this character that I've been kind of channeling, and I've been wondering if I should create him into a tulpa. He sometimes interacts with me through typing. He hasn't exactly learned how to talk yet. And like the first comment is this guy obviously trying to egg on, so he's like talking to the character, and then the next comment is the same person, and it like goes into a whole rant that this character obviously is typing and not the actual person. And I'm like, how crazy is this person?
It's fucking psychotic, man. People on Reddit.
I wonder...
They're either really funny, really fucked up, or actually crazy people who somehow have gotten their hands on a computer.
I wonder how many people like read that and be like, you can create anyone you want. I'm gonna create this girl with some tango bitties.
Some tango bitties!
We're gonna do coitus all night long.
We're gonna do that coitus.
The last thing I learned about on Reddit last night was this short story series called the Pen Pal series.
Ooh.
It was
I
on.
like Pen Pals.
It was also on Reddit No Sleep, and again, I think at this point it was like 2:30 in the morning after I've been searching. I'm like, oh, I'll read these quick 6 parts. The most terrifying things that I've ever read in my life. Like, movies, they scare me from time to time. After I finished the 6th part of that series, I could not sleep. I had to listen to like 2 Rooster Teeth podcasts in a row just to calm myself down to be able to sleep at all. So basically, the premise of the entire series is this little, he fluctuates age from like 10 to 16 throughout the 6 stories. This little boy who, the the whole thing is him remembering it. So like he's an adult now, so he's writing about his childhood memories, and it's all about him and like this person that's completely stalking him and his family and his best friend. And the first part centers around the thing starts with him saying, before you go to bed, if you have your ear to your pillow, you can hear your heartbeat and it sounds like footsteps. And throughout that first portion, he thinks he hears footsteps, falls asleep, wakes up in the middle of the forest. So that's the creepiness factor of these stories, is that just stuff happens like every couple paragraphs that just make you cringe. And I absolutely love the series. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy who wrote them. I know his name is Dathan something. Anyway.
Dathan?
Dathan.
Parents must have been progressive.
Yeah. So when I finally went to sleep, I woke up the next day and I'm like, I'm going to do some research and see if anybody else knows about these stories. Turns out that these stories have become so popular on Reddit, the guy was able to make it into a novel.
What were these stories called?
The series, it's called the Pen Pal series on Reddit.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna look that
then I found out that it'd been made into a novel, so I automatically bought it off of Amazon. It's called Pen Pal, and that should be here in a couple days.
Right on.
And apparently it's already in talks for a possible movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which...
That's amazing. That's a true, like...
underdog.
Cinderella story.
Yeah, I guess Cinderella probably works.
A guy posted on Reddit and it got really popular.
And now it's a movie. He's basically Cinderella.
So all in all, I would not recommend anything more than I would recommend this series for our listeners. Read the series, buy the book, because I haven't even read it yet and I know it's going to be awesome. And just love this guy because he deserves it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Now, what's his name? Dathan Unknown?
Dathan. Look it up. While I'm looking it up, the intro to my game, what are your guys' favorite scary movies?
My favorite scary movies? Like, my favorite scary movie, or just like a list of my scary movies that I like?
Go top 3.
Top 3, okay. Oof. Okay, what do you think? Brendan, do you have anything?
Dathan Arbok.
He's got a crazy name. One of those is a Pokemon.
Dathan, and then his last name Arbok is Auerbach. There's way too many vowels.
Okay, so favorite scary movies. I'm trying to think.
I gotta go with Grave Encounters as number 1.
Okay, yeah, I can. That's in my top 3. I don't know if it's number 1 though. I gotta think about my top 3.
Yeah, you really put us on the spot. I'm gonna go Strangers number 3.
No,
that was my first scary movie, so it freaked
it's not
me
really
the
a
fuck out.
scary movie as much as it is stupid.
I like it.
I wouldn't call it scary. If a scary movie's gonna be scary, it's gotta fucking scare me. And that movie, all it did was kind of make me annoyed at how stupid what's her face is. What's her name? She's related to
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler. Yeah, I don't like her. I mean, I like her naked, but I don't like her as a person. Like, I can't remember any scary movie I've seen. I'd say Scream. I love any slasher movie because they're just fun to watch, and they do scare me at the moment. I mean, it's not a long-term scare, which I like, because I don't like fucking going home and still thinking about shit that is going to happen to me in my sleep. But I like Scream. That's like number 2. I think that's my number 2 movie. I was gonna go with Blair Witch Project because that kind of haunt me for a couple days.
About the Blair Witch
So my top 3
Project.
would be Blair Witch Project, number 1, scary movie. Number 2 was Scream, because I like that. Number 3, I agree with you on it.
Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters. Grave Encounters.
I'd like to change my third one to Blair Witch Project, actually. So, Alex had his list. I have Grave Encounters. The second one I said The Conjuring, and the Blair Witch Project.
All right.
What about you, Brad?
Mine would probably be number 1, The Shining.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I have not watched that movie.
Number 2, Sinister.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yes, you have, Brennan. That's the one we watched with Dennis about the reel-to-reel He finds the home movies.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, I was thinking of Insidious. Never mind.
Yeah, that movie is scary. I just wish the night we watched that, I wish we hadn't watched the previews.
Yeah, the previous
Oh
one
yeah,
was
yeah.
really good.
And number 3 would be Joyride.
Joyride, never heard of that.
Never.
Have I?
That's
heard of it.
with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn. All right.
Where were you getting with this, Brad? There's a game
Yes.
involved here.
Yes.
Is it remember your list? Because I can't.
No. The game is I am going to play 10 different movie serial killers. And you guys have to compete to try and guess who it is. Each time I'm going to say 4 hints to try and get you to guess the name of the character. You can either guess
Jason
the name of
Voorhees.
the character or the name of the movie.
Yeah.
There will be
Okay.
10 rounds. You each get 3 guesses per round. And I swear to God, if I start and you just name off 20 scary movies in a row before I can say a goddamn word, I'm disqualified.
Okay.
All right.
Jason Kruger.
Okay. So, number 1.
Wait, we say the guy.
You
His
can,
name.
you can say the name of the character, or I'll even take the name of the movie.
Okay.
Okie doke.
And so whoever says it first gets a point. Whoever has the most will win this week's game. Okay. Number 1, hint 1. I am a doctor. Hint number 2. I enjoy drinking wine with my meals.
Hannibal Lecter.
The
Alex gets a point.
human centipede.
He doesn't fucking eat poo-poo. He doesn't eat the doo-doo. He doesn't eat the
No,
doo-doo.
but he enjoys. He licked up the blood, which was Jesus's wine. So that was a
Gross.
very artsy scene.
Gross.
I figured that.
All right, number 2. I am referred to as the Shape.
The Blob.
It's guess 1 gone for Brennan.
I owe my popularity to William Shatner. All I want is a family reunion. I came home on a famous holiday.
Blob.
Shatner.
Holiday. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I have no clue.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, I think that was 3 guesses for Brennan.
Oh, am I out?
That one episode of The Twilight Zone
No.
he was on. Pootie Tang.
No.
You don't know the famous killer Pootie Tang?
Retro Disco Daddy. I have no
No.
idea. I really don't know.
Ah, he's the scariest of all.
That was Michael Myers.
Really?
He was
Oh, it was a William Shatner mask that they painted white. That's his
I
mask.
did not know that.
he was credited as the Shape in the first movie. He's after his sister, and he came home on Halloween. Okay, number 3. I have some serious mother issues.
Oh.
Keep going.
Psycho.
Damn it! Was it right?
No. Premarital sex makes me angry.
God. Does
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, another point for Alex.
he have mother issues?
Yeah. His mom killed him, right? Or something like
No,
that?
he drowned in a lake while 2 teens were making out. That's why he hates teenagers. I didn't know he had mother issues. I thought his mother tried to avenge his death.
No, his mom was like, "You are a piece of shit, Jason.
Oh, really?
No.
You're my good boy, Jason."
In the first movie, the mother was the killer,
That's why you have
And
to go to Elm Street, Jason.
and she was murdered at the end of the film, which gave Jason his vengeance against everybody. So it's because of his mother that he became a killer.
Oh, I thought he was like doing this just like, do you love me now, mommy?
No.
Do you love
Okay.
me
I don't know,
now?
I've only seen the new Jason Voorhees, which tells you nothing. It's just sex and then a murder.
You see Freddy vs. Jason? Because I love that movie.
Okay.
Number 4. Scary movie.
Number 4.
Freddy vs. Jason.
All right. I'm a business owner.
Oh.
Wait, say it again?
I'm
Sorry.
a business owner.
Okay.
I enjoy taxidermy.
Oh, balls.
Oh, wait. That sounds familiar.
I was gonna say Sweeney Todd, but he's not into taxidermy. That is,
I have a split personality.
Jacqueline
I
Hyde.
would say Batman.
No.
Split personality just equals Batman.
Final
Batman.
hint. Don't shower around me.
Oh,
Psycho.
Psycho.
I think I heard Brennan first on that one.
Yeah, just give me that point.
Alright.
Damn it.
You wouldn't have gotten that without me.
Okay.
I would have gotten it without the shower hint.
Number 5.
I'm surprised I got that.
My real name is Charles.
Barkley. Charles Barkley.
Okay, that's one guess for Alex.
Worth it.
I'm a big fan of voodoo.
Voodoo doo doo.
I have a wife and a child. I will be your kid's best friend.
Chucky.
Chucky. Alex gets another point.
The seed of Chucky.
What was the guy's real name that was inside Chucky?
Charles Lee Ray. Number 6. I'm a businessman. I enjoy exorcism. I'm trying to get married. And my favorite song is Say My Name by Destiny's Child.
Oh,
I have yeah, that's all him. I have no idea.
American Psycho?
No.
No.
Balls.
I have no idea.
Yep, I'm stumped.
Is it Freddy Krueger?
To
No.
quote the amputee, I'm stumped.
God.
Okay. Beetlejuice.
Really?
Yeah, I never seen it.
Oh, because you guys say his name 3 times. I always forget that's a scary movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it is.
it looks funny.
It is funny.
Oh, okay.
But it's also not funny.
Right. Right on.
Well, it's funny.
Okay. Unlike a lot of the people on the list before me, I haven't tried to kill anyone.
Carrie.
No.
It counts. That fucking counts.
Death was only the beginning for me.
Oh, is it The Sixth Sense?
No.
It's very hard to say if you have a list. I don't know. Is fucking Bruce Willis wasn't he Ghost all along?
Billy uses his face for me, and anyone who survives joins me.
The zombie. Oh.
Children of the Corn.
Fucking
I have no idea.
28 Days Later.
Nope.
Fucking Shaun of the Dead.
Okay, I think you're way past 3 guesses.
Dawn of the Dead.
That was definitely 3.
The Walking Dead.
Jigsaw.
Left 4 Dead.
Jigsaw. His name's Bobby? Wait, hang on.
Billy.
He hasn't. Oh, Billy. Is it
Because
Billy?
Billy is the name of the doll, the clown.
What, you mean from Saw?
I think he has a fucking name?
Yeah?
That has a plot?
Okay, next one.
Well, that sucked. I could have sworn it was a zombie movie. Like, just death was the beginning. Everyone joins me.
I said anyone who survives joins me.
Oh, yeah, no, I just heard
Yeah,
anyone
what is
joins me.
with that in Saw? It's like, I survived, I have to follow you everywhere. Because you're helping humanity.
Okay.
You're helping humanity.
Number fucking 7? 7? No, number 8.
Let's go by letters now.
I am
number 8.
I am disgusted by people.
Oh,
Jason-
American Psycho.
No.
Damn it.
No one knows my real name.
Jigsaw.
We both wasted a guess now.
I take pictures of my hunters. I have a very specific MO.
I'm gonna go with American Psycho again.
That's 3.
Wasn't right the first time, Brennan.
The jackal. Doesn't count. Wasn't even a joke. I don't know. Anyways.
No,
Damn
nothing.
it.
Jackson Pollock. Diego Bentacormanin. Probably a person.
It was John Doe from 7.
You could have said, I know what's in the box.
That would have given it away
We
too
got-
quickly.
Nah.
All right.
Like, what's in the box?
Number 9. I am a writer.
Misery.
No.
No, shit. That doesn't count.
That's one guess, Brennan. I have a wife and a kid.
Sinister. Shh. Is it Sinister?
Nope.
Oh, shit. I'm down to my last guess.
I've given up drinking.
He drank it Sinister. He enjoyed a nice gin while watching murders.
And I'm a big Johnny Carson fan.
American Psycho.
No.
The dude who stole Ted in Ted.
No.
Guess what?
Sorry, internet, we're fucking awful at this.
I just don't pay attention. Oh my god. Okay, can you repeat like the second clue?
I'll repeat them all. I'm a writer. I have a wife and a child.
Cabin Fever.
No.
Damn it.
I have a wife and a child. I've given up drinking, and I'm a big Johnny Carson fan.
Is it The Roommate?
No, it is not The Roommate. It is Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Oh, I've never seen that all the way through.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
Okay.
God damn it.
Number 10, final one. Brennan needs to get this one to lose by 1. I come back every 30 years.
The Reapers.
No.
Like
From Mass Effect.
5 million years.
I am a jokester.
Loki the Trickster God.
No.
From The Mask 2. Starring Jamie Kennedy and that funny little baby.
That is a scary movie.
Who played Loki?
Alan
Tom
Cumming.
Hiddleston. Wait, what? What was the third one?
Alan Cumming. Oh, I'm sorry. The
Is
third,
that what you
the
say
third
your
one.
brother-
The third
Alan
one is
Cumming.
I live in the sewers.
TMNT. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
No. Of course it's not that.
Final
No.
hint for the final character. My victims float.
Oh, the clown.
There's a fucking
From
It.
Yeah, Alex got it. Alex wins 4-1.
Fuck.
All right.
Everything floats.
I didn't watch that movie.
I didn't either.
I didn't know he was in this. Like, everything floats in the sewer. That is, if its density is equal or lower to that of water.
So anyway,
And
Dumbass
that's why
fucking clown.
they hired him and not Brendan for that role. Every time he would give the scientific
if
fact.
somehow it
Scientifical
would
is
have
not
been a
word.
tie
Not
for
word.
that game, my tiebreaker was going to be Frankenfooter. All right.
What were the hints
so
for
Science fiction.
I don't know. I think I didn't write down the hints, so I was going to have to.
I'm sweet.
Come up with-
I'm a transvestite. I'm sexual.
I'm new in town. Shout out to John Mulaney.
All right. That'll about wrap it up for us. Alex, is there anything you want to plug?
I want to plug Farrah Abraham's Twitter.
I was thinking more along the lines of your upcoming play.
All right. For anybody listening to this, please go and see Derang It. It's going to be showing at Kent Meridian's Performing Arts Center on November 7th through the 15th, and it's a funny comedy. It's like a bunch of plays, so you should come see it. It's gonna be funny. Bring your friends, bring your children, bring their children, bring your children's toys. Not their toys that make noise though, because that'll be annoying during the show. And please come see the show. It's gonna be a great time.
Brennan, you got anything you want to plug?
Plug. Nah, I'm good.
No, nothing? All right. I would like to plug my online comic series, Before and After. You can see it on Facebook or at beforeandafter.thecomicseries.com. It's pretty funny. It has the three of us in it, amongst other friends. And yeah. This has been the BAB Podcast.
Bad podcast.
Join us.
I realized something that I want to plug real quick.
Okay, Brent.
Look us up on YouTube or Facebook, Video Game Confessions, or on YouTube, isn't it? Vigaco.
Vigaco TV. Vigaco TV. Vigaco TV.
And that's our mini series if you're at all interested, which you should be because it's fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious.
All right.
That's it.
All right, that'll do us for the
Thank
BAB
you.
Podcast. Join us next week, which our topic will be ghosts.
Ghosts.
Keeping with
Which
the...
is an episode of fucking Video Game Confessions.
Watch it. All right. Thank you, everybody listening. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank
Please
you.
listen to this and share it around if you do listen to the end, that is, and hear this little message. But please share it. Please show it to people. Please push it around the internet. We love making these, and we want to see if you guys love that we make these. So give us some feedback wherever you find this, and thank you so much.
Which most likely you'll find it on SoftBoxCinema on YouTube, which you should hit the little subscribe button on that too. Yeah, that'll about do it for us.
Bye, internet. Bye. We love you.
Yeah.